Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, what do they think they got away with concerning Pisces at this time? What do they think they got away with? What is the overall message here? So we have the World here coming out first. And okay. And then we have mental conflict. So there's people who feel like they in some capacity think that they have, destroyed you, put an end to you. Honestly, your way of thinking, your personality, your way of being. Like there was a design for individuals surrounding you that was meant to break you. Honestly, whether they knew that there was another plan, another strategy going on or not, they knew that what they were doing, honestly, was treacherous. And it was something that was planned. This was something that people did on purpose. Divine, clarify the World and the mental conflict. What do they think they got away with? And they didn't. They didn't. What else, Divine? So prosperity begins for you. They didn't get away with anything. Like, I feel like that once again, the design of something was really meant to break you. Cause I feel like what you had going on, your thought processes, your ideas, your creativity, very prosperous for you, especially where prosperity begins here. I feel like in this particular space, this could be you here presently, a space where you're beginning to feel like you're about to move into prosperous energy that you haven't felt in a very long time. But I feel like for you, there's just growth, positive movement forward here. We have balance here at the bottom of the deck, so 11, and then we have 1 being prosperity, so 111 could be significant for you here as well. Divine, clarify prosperity begins specifically. Okay, so we have material and spiritual prosperity. So it's both. I feel like you have connected with the divine, and I feel like you yourself have put you forward. And I feel like that was the ultimate lesson, some lesson of self-worth. This person stands alone. They're watching over seemingly something that they own. I feel like you've come a long way. You've come a mighty long way, and I feel like some sort of inheritance for you is going to be significant, and this could be spiritual, but I feel like most people feel like, oh, hey, I'm $1 million is about to drop into my bank account. No, spiritual inheritance could be a gift, some sort of, talent or skill that you have that could have the potential to make you a lot of money. And I feel like that's what this is here. I feel like something that you're getting ready to do, something you're getting ready to create is going to be very prosperous for you, and whatever you consider prosperous as. But whether you know it or not, prosperity is beginning for you, as well as that prosperity, more so particularly being material and spiritual prosperity. This is something that's taken a very long time, from a seed to a tree to bearing fruit. And then there's butterflies also, flying around the tree, which is also symbolic of metamorphosis, change. I feel like you've gone through many different cycles, many different things. This could all be 4 years worth of changes. But I feel like for you, you're finally in a space where you belong. And this is all because of what other people thought they were doing. Because I feel like what mental conflict that people tried to put you in, that's not the way it is. Like, I feel like for you, you are figuring out what it is you're supposed to do in this particular lifetime. And I feel like once you have that figured out, you definitely are going to see a more prosperous future. Divine, what else is here? I would like to say, more so romance than anything. And for some people, that has been very significant, finding a partner, feeling like you're in an energy where you have met a person where you feel like it will last. Like a lot of you are in that space, but more so than anybody else. Like I feel like most other people, most other Pisces, they're striving after stability, not just money. You're looking for happiness. You're looking to grow in the things that resonate with you. You're no longer in this energy of wanting to do things that honestly don't have any weight. They don't have any weight. And I feel like that's literally what it is. Like I feel like you're now putting that energy back into yourself. We even have another 6, so 66 could be significant with material and spiritual changes, as well as moving on here at the bottom of the deck. So you definitely are moving forward. And then we have a tower moment. So change. Possibly something even unexpected. Divine, can you tell me about this tower? Change, transformation, evolution, growth. Yeah, I feel like a lot about you has changed. And I feel like for you, that's going to be a very recognizable thing. Very recognizable thing. Divine, specifically, tell me about transformation, the death here, as well as the tower. We have the strength coming in. So the tower, death, as well as the strength. I feel like something is coming in to really change, shape, and mold you. And I feel like in this particular space, this is the space where you're going to feel most like yourself. I feel like in this space also, there's a strong connectivity to your spiritual essence, your collaborations with your spirit team, with God, with source, with the divine. I feel like with all of those things coming into place, you really are going to be in this space of untapped potential, hidden talents, and things like that. We have new beginnings for you here at the bottom of the deck, being the world. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. A lot of you all are getting ready to start over, and you're getting ready to come into something that's really going to help you grow. Even enhance your beliefs here as well, especially with the Fool. The Fool is an individual who takes leaps of faith. They're more carefree, and I feel like that's exactly the space that you're going to be in. You're going to be a more carefree individual, and I feel like you also, because you've done this before, you're going to know what type of energies you are coming up against, and you'll be able to spot them from a mile away. You're ahead of your time. Divine, what are the energies concerning Pisces at this time? So we have lipstick evidence. So infidelity, caught cheating, as well as betrayals. I feel like it's more so betrayals than anything, but let's clarify. Divine clarified lipstick evidence specifically. Okay, so penny pinching, so financial struggle, saving up, as well as a budgeting. So I feel like more so than anything else, there's going to be tangible evidence that for you, growth is going to be significant as far as your stability, how you make your money, your bank account here as well. And I feel like this was because you were ousted. I feel like you are the black sheep. Okay. And I feel like for you, you do go against norms. You do defy expectations. And I feel like for you, a lot of growth for you concerning yourself and the things that you said you are going to do. Very, 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 very fond, very, very, very significant. Like people are going to see it. It's going to be very evident. Divine, give me one more to clarify these two. So we have swept up. So head over heels, falling in love, as well as intense emotions. Spiritually woke at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like you more so are falling in love with yourself. Okay. And I feel like in a space where everybody else counted you out, I feel like you are going to see substantial growth. I feel like people are going to think whatever they want to think, but I feel like nothing is really truly bothering you anymore because you know who you are now. And I feel like you're not letting much sway you. Divine, what else is here? We have liftoff. So fast action progression forward, the wait is over. Yes, I feel like for a lot of you, that's what you've been playing, the waiting game. And I feel like because you are truly connecting with your higher self, you're becoming more spiritually woke. I feel like you now have the room to receive this growth. And with this growth comes a lot of prosperity. Prosperity begins, and then you have material and spiritual prosperity. So I feel like for you, this is going to be a more prosperous space because I feel like you are now trusting the space that never failed. It's never failed. Divine, what else is here? So this is interesting. We have frenemy, so fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. And then now we have receipts. So evidence, guilty as charged as well as exposed. There's going to be evidence to those people who doubted you of where you're getting ready to go. I feel like for you, for a lot of you, there's something that you've been doing already, and I feel like you're doing good at it. Like, I feel like you're doing great at it, actually. I feel like you're going to receive a boost in that particular area. If you're on a social media platform, you maybe one of your videos are going to go viral, and from that viral video you're going to receive quite a few followers from that, and maybe you'll have that spurt, and then maybe in a couple more months you have another viral video, and then but steady growth, a steady audience, followers, people who subscribe to you, who want to follow you because you have great insight, because you have knowledge, because they just like what you have going on. I feel like you're going to see a boost in that area. Divine, and then you have laughter here at the bottom of the deck. Wholeness, overjoyed, as well as smiling. I feel like you're about to laugh in a lot of people's faces, but not actually be laughing. What you're going to do is going to be the gag. Divine, last one. What else is here? We have lust. So this card always sends me. Yeah, I'm feeling something totally different, but having to read this stuff sometimes is bananas. So anywho, it's too early. So lust, greed, bareback, as well as inconsiderate. Yeah, I feel like with lust coming in, because of what you're getting ready to achieve, you already are attractive, right? It's making you far more attractive, and it's something about your energy. It's what you have, it's what you possess, it's what you carry with you every single day. And I feel like that's going to be the thing that's going to resonate with a lot of people, whether it's something that is going to reveal the truth about you to them, because everybody has a perception. And it's a different kind of thing when perception meets truth. Some people will still choose to go with the perception, but there's no denying what is actually there. Divine, what do we have in the way of outcomes? We have justice. So justice is showing itself, again, before it was at the bottom of the deck in the other cards, and now we have it here coming out. I do feel like in some capacity you are getting ready to receive justice. I feel like the shoe is about to be on the other foot now, and people are really about to know what it felt like to be you in a particular time in your life when you had to go without. And that doesn't mean for you going without, it wasn't you, oh, let me borrow money from such and such person and such. No, for you going without was just not, having enough to do all of the extra stuff that you probably would have liked to do. Or if you could do it, you only able to do it ever so often. I feel like people are about to experience that, but they are not going to be able to handle it. It's such an unfamiliar space to them. It's such an unfamiliar territory. And I feel like through this experience, they are going to learn what they put you through. Divine, clarify the justice, because there goes the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Divine, clarify the justice. We have the moon. Divine, tell me about the moon. Yeah, I feel like some light is about to be shed on particular individuals. Do feel like some light is about to be shed on some particular individuals. Divine, tell me about the moon. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, I feel like for a period of time with the moon, as well as the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there are a lot of people who are about to experience something that they've never experienced before. And more so particularly because we were discussing Pisces, this has something to do with you. And I feel like it more so has to do with their hidden intentions, their behavior, especially with the moon. I feel like there's a lot that people thought that they were getting away with that they really weren't. I feel like a lot of people thought that their intentions and their motives were hidden. I feel like a lot of people thought that what they were doing in the dark was not going to be revealed in the light. I feel like a lot of people had a lot of nasty conversations about you. And I feel like a lot of people had a lot of nasty things to say that weren't even true. And if there was some truth to it, a lot of it was exaggerated. People added to a story and to a narrative, and they're going to regret that they did it. That's all I'm going to say. Like as I said, I am not the proprietor of karma, but you can't deny what this is right here. Justice, the moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, absolutely. Divine, tell me about the moon. Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. So with the moon and the Five of Wands, yes, I feel like a lot of people thought that they were getting away with things. They thought that their intentions were hidden. And I feel like what is about to be revealed, because there's another side to this, and we're going to clarify that too. Divine, tell me about this Five of Wands. They're about to, yeah. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So something that people forecasted against you, something that people said about you is I feel like it's getting ready to reverse. It's getting ready to turn back on these individuals, this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And as I said, I feel like people are about to get a dose of their own medicine. Divine, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like this has a lot to do concerning this person's stability, their independence. Divine, the Nine of Pentacles in correlation to the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So, Divine, tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Last one for me concerning this, the moon. We have the Death. Yeah. So what I feel like is someone's, and this is just the direct message, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Death. I feel like somebody is getting ready to see a change in the growth, the potential that their independence has with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, somebody could possibly be losing a job. Divine, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's so crazy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Cups. So somebody definitely could be losing a job. Divine, tell me about the Wheel of Fortune moving forward. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. And Divine, what sits on the other side of this Ten of Pentacles? I feel like Pisces, this is some form of inheritance for you, generational wealth. Four of Pentacles, something that was once on hold for you, something that was being saved for you, probably even protected. Divine, Wheel of Fortune directly. So the Two of Swords as well as the Six of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you're getting ready to see victory and success in some way, because I feel like something between you and other people has definitely switched up and changed. Two of Swords. Divine, tell me about the Two of Swords with the Six of Wands. But I feel like ultimately you chose yourself. With the Chariot, you chose to move forward, and you chose to move forward with the things that most suit you. And I feel like the things that suit you are the things that you are having growth and victory with here as well. Yeah, I feel like for you, there was something that is unstoppable about what you have going on. Definitely. Something about momentum picking up. And once you pick up momentum, there's no stopping you. Divine, tell me about the Four of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. I feel like what once was on hold for you is getting ready to be released to you. And what I feel like, unbeknownst to the people who attacked you, they started a chain reaction. And I feel like that chain reaction has a lot to do with your independence, your purpose, some sort of generational wealth that will be created through you, as well as putting a halt on anything that came up against you. Because the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, something that was once on hold for you or being saved up for you is about to be released to you. And I feel like you are getting ready to have the time of your life, honestly. Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonated with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. I don't know why I was... Anywho, and as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day, okay? Bye, guys.